Bawumia will never, ever be president in Ghana here. Never. We are 75% of Christians. Muslims are 14%.
This thing is trending on social media where a very beautiful woman, she goes by the name Victoria Duncan Williams. That is the name she goes by. And she says that she's like a sibling, maybe a sister to the Archbishop Duncan Williams. And I think she was being interviewed after the NPP presidential flag bearership race. And she was saying that Bawumia will never become president because he is a Muslim and Muslims are the minority in Ghana and Christians are the majority, and there is no way that majority will allow a minority to lead them. This is a secret truth that people don't want to admit, but as you can tell, this woman has the genes of the Archbishop within her, so she is very bold and very fearless. She's not afraid of what she is saying, and of course she is telling the truth. And the truth is that Bawumia will never be president. He will never be president because of Bawumia, because of the decision that the delegates have taken. They are going to send the NPP into a ditch. It is going to take a minimum of 8 years for NPP to recover or to gain power back. Minimum of 8 years because of the decision they have taken to let Bawumia lead the NPP party. Christians are smart, Christians are wise. They know what is happening in the other parts of the world, and so they will never vote for a Muslim to come and lead them. Bawumia is pretending to be a smart person because in Islam there is something called taqiyya, where you can lie and deceive as long as you are weak, and then when you gain power or authority, then you can break any law or treaty you have had with people. That is what their Prophet Muhammad did. Anytime he was weak or he was outnumbered, he would go into a peace treaty with the people around him, and then the moment he was able to gather a lot of people, a lot of followers behind him, and they became strong and powerful, he will attack the people he made the peaceful treaty with. And they will ask him, Muhammad, didn't we make a peace treaty with you to take 10 years? And he said, no, it doesn't matter. Now that I'm powerful, I can break any law. So that is what Muslims are. It is a very dangerous religion because it teaches people to lie. Now this woman is telling the truth, but people will not listen. So I really believe that this NPP party has been cursed, and I think they are going to go into an opposition for at least 8 years or so, if not more. So in this video, I'm going to render a defense why I believe this woman has every constitutional right to express her opinions and her views regarding why Christians shouldn't vote or will not vote for Bawumia. I know many people have been attacking her, especially Muslims and secular religious people. Some people, they claim to be Christians, but they are churchgoers. They are not Christians, and they don't read history. They don't know what is happening in other parts of the world, so they think that every Muslim is like the Muslim next door because they haven't gained the power. The day they will gain the power, you will know the true identity of Islam or Muslims. So I want us to go and listen to what the woman said, and then I will conclude or wrap up with my defense. I'll plead with you that if today is your first time visiting my channel, I would like you to subscribe to my channel, like my video, and drop your comment. And more importantly, I would like you to hit the notification bell so that anytime I upload a new video, you'll be able to know it. You see, many people follow me, but they don't know when I upload a video. But I want you to hit the notification bell so that when I upload a video, you'll be able to have the alert. So let us go and listen to what the woman said, and then I will wrap up with my defense.
I told them last time, I said, you bring Bawumia, you go to opposition. You are bringing back Bawumia. Let me tell you, and I'm saying it with authority, Bawumia will never, ever be president in Ghana here. Never. He came to destroy the MPP, just like his father destroyed UP. He has destroyed MPP, and that's the end. I'm telling you.
What's the basis for saying he won't be president of Ghana?
I am telling you. Do you want me to tell you something?
Tell me.
We are 75% of Christians. Muslims are 14%. The other religion is the other 11. So let me tell you something. When you go with the other religion, when they talk or say, Asasiya. So from there, they joined the Christians. So I will tell you something. Christian right now is what, 11, or maybe I'll just cut a 6 plus 75, which is 81. There's no way anywhere in this world that majority will let a minority lead. And if you let a minority, I'll give you an example. Just go to the parliament. Is it possible that the majority there will let a minority lead them? It's a question. It's a simple question.
Is it about religion basis for?
But let me tell you, everywhere in this world, everywhere, you cannot go to a Muslim land and you Christian tell them you want to lead them. They will cut off your tongue. You see, that's what they don't understand. We don't have a problem with any Muslim. We don't. But they won't. I'm telling you, Muslim, we don't. But they won't. I'm telling you.
So now, is your camp going to support Bawumia going into the 2023
Of course.
elections?
But we will never win.
You are supporting him, but you know you know win.
Well, of course. We know. And I tell you, the big people, the people, hey, they know that Bawumia will never win.
What is informing your conviction Bawumia will never win?
That Bawumia will win Ghana. Did you just hear my explanation right now?
I got you on the balance of religion and belief, but
and I'm telling you, there's nowhere in this world that majority will let minority lead them.
There was once in the parliament of this country where the majority had to concede somehow for minority. Alban Bagbin came from the minority.
Now, that's a different thing. But that's the parliament. That's not the whole Ghana. That's not, listen.
The 275 in parliament represents the whole Ghana.
Let me tell you. You don't know what I'm telling you. This is the truth I'm telling you. And the truth is only one. They would never, ever. Never. And I'm telling you, and I'm telling you with authority, Bawumia will never be president in Ghana. Never.
Even though he's clearly
I am telling
winning
you,
the NPP
he has no message. The man has no message. You telling me you're gonna build the toilet at Agbogbolosi? You couldn't even do it. You couldn't even do it. What can you do? You had 8 years to do something for the North. You couldn't do it. You couldn't even build the toilets. The toilets is for assemblymen. Okay? Bawumia said he brought the drones. He never brought the drones. He is a digital. He never did that. Everything Bawumia said he brought, he never did. He came and met the Ghana card. The Ghana card was brought for Kufuor, because I know some people that had the Ghana card 2007. Okay? Digital. He did not bring digital. What are you people talking about? He has no message. You bring Bawumia, listen, Bawumia is taking MPP down, just like his father took UP down. Have you heard Bawumia talking about his father before?
No.
Okay, my father is Duncan Williams, okay, and it's not the Archbishop. So I can talk about my father, and I know what my father did with Kwame Nkrumah for Ghana here, but he cannot.
Is this your personal sentiment or
it's not personal.
something?
I am just trying this. MPP is my party. I want power. That's why I'm wearing the power. Okay? I want power for MPP. We are not going to get the power. And I've heard even the elders, the MPP elders, saying that we know Bawumia cannot get the power for us. It's only Ken. But because Ken is not going to let them chop. When they saw me before, the person said that he didn't see, he thought I was a white lady. Until he saw me, and when I questioned the guy, and he looked at me and said, oh my God. Okay?
Do you think the party can pull together and rally behind Dr. Bawumia?
They can do whatever they want, but he cannot get the power. That's what I'm trying to tell you. He can't. He can do whatever he wants. The party can do whatever they want. Japan can do whatever he wants. They would never give the power to Bawumia.
Thank you.
All right. Okay, we'll leave it here. Thank you.
Last question for her.
Honestly, listening to the woman, if you really love NPP like me, I am NPP. I am born Asante, okay, grew up in Kumasi. So definitely, I am going to have some softness or some soft spot for the NPP party. But in the last election, I campaigned against my own party, and in this coming election in 2028, I'm going to campaign against NPP. I'm going to use my platform to campaign against NPP because it is pretty obvious that darkness has taken over the NPP party. Kennedy Japan could have helped to gain the power. They don't like him because they know that Kennedy Japan will not let them steal the money. They know, just as the woman was saying, just as Mrs. Victoria was saying, they know that Bawumia is soft, they can control him, so they will prefer to choose Bawumia rather than Kennedy Japan, who will come and fight for Ghana. So these people are not in there for the interest of Ghana, and if they are not in there for the interest of Ghana, there is no way, hell no, that we are going to vote for them and give power to people who don't care about the interests of the masses. So that will never happen, and by the grace of God, it will never happen. I want to take this opportunity to tell every Christian in Ghana, I want you to be bold. I want you to be able to publicly declare that I'm not going to vote for Bawumia because I am a Christian. Everybody and the way they vote. Many people vote by different means or by different reasons. People vote for agricultural reasons. People vote for entertainment reasons. People vote for economic reasons. People vote for many reasons. Okay, everybody and the reason why they vote. This woman, Madam Victoria, is saying that my priority for voting for anybody to become president over me is that when the person has my faith, and if the person doesn't have my faith, I'm not going to vote for that person. I don't see anything wrong with that. The constitution allows everybody to be eligible to stand for any votable position. Okay, any position that could be voted for, you are having the constitutional right, it doesn't matter your belief, to stand for that position to be voted for. But just as you have the constitutional right to stand to be voted for, so people have the constitutional right to vote against anybody that they want. So you are not to be discriminated. You can stand for any position, but people have the right to choose who to vote. Just as somebody will not vote for certain candidates because they believe that the person will not come and represent their interests. Maybe somebody's interest, like I said, is sports, entertainment, music, okay, banking, maybe roads, electricity, water. Everybody and the reason why they vote. One of the reasons why Akufo-Addo won massively in the first term was that he said that he is going to bring free SHS. One of the reasons why people voted for him is because of the free SHS. Other people didn't vote for him because their problem or their need wasn't free SHS. So this woman is saying that, and many others like her and like me and many others who are Christians, we are saying that for when it comes to presidential elections, our main priority, the things that matter most to us, is that we want the person who is our president to have our faith, and if the person doesn't have our faith, we are not going to vote for the person. That argument is as valid as someone who says, I will vote for this candidate because of free SHS, or I will not vote for this candidate because of free SHS. Everybody and the reason why they vote. So I want us to go and listen to my argument. I put it in a form of graphics, so I want us to go and take a look at it. You will have to look to the screen to be able to read it. Again, if today is your first time visiting my channel, kindly subscribe to my channel, like my video, and drop your comment just to help me with the algorithm. Thank you very much. Bye.
Any to me, and can your tear one is one, and you come on, Resante, Nina. O Kama, O Kumno, O Fatase, Wochi to me, and Wunyani Yansa, and Yawoti, and Indian Yonyani Shira. Atoye etifini anafua Yesu yatinina epuye atoye etifini anafua Yesu yatinina eni enyonyam eni tumi enka nyotie gwane so eni okwamano mresante nyina yeshirani eni die eni enyonyam eni tumi enka nyotie gwane so eni okwamano mresante nyina Wokama wokumno wofatase wochi tumi awunya ni